Technology has had a huge impact on the success of the human race, and without it, we'd undoubtedly be nowhere near close to where we are today.
It has changed the world around us, and it has made life infinitely easier.
In this video, we are going to focus on the impact technology has on changing communication for the better.
First, we are going to start off with the history of communication and how technology has changed it.
Communication has been around since the very beginning of humankind. Communication between humans started as nonverbal communication, but then became verbal through the development of languages. One of the first major technological advances in communication was smoke signals used by the Chinese to signal incoming attacks, which could be seen from 500 miles away. But the first major technological advance that inspired almost all other forms of communication was the telegraph. According to History.com, the telegraph was created in 1837 by Samuel Morse, and it was used to transmit electrical signals over a wire laid between stations. The telegraph was the inspiration for the next major technological advance in communication, which was the telephone. The telephone was created on March 10, 1876, by Alexander Graham Bell. We learned from AT&T that telephones were connected by switchboards, which were run by operators who connected phone lines together. The next major technological advance was the creation of the cellular phone. The first personal handset cellular phone was created by Dr. Martin Cooper on April 3, 1973. The FCC was uneasy about allowing cellular plans due to concerns about its success, but they were persuaded to allow it and permitted it in Chicago in 1977. The next, and possibly most important, major technological advance in communication is the creation of the Internet and the World Wide Web. The Internet was created in 1983 and allowed people to share information and communicate through a connection of wires. These connections were typically limited to businesses and small communities. The World Wide Web was created on August 6, 1991. The World Wide Web is just like the Internet, except it connects the whole world together by connecting the multiple internets. The project started with the philosophy that academic information should be freely available to anyone.
According to the Next Web, the internet has fundamentally changed the world as we know it. It essentially paved the way for email, social media, chat rooms, and video calls.
Email has essentially replaced written mail because it is several times faster, allowing you to send and receive messages almost immediately. Anyone can send links via email to share web pages, and businesses are able to take advantage of that by sending advertisements and coupons to customers. Email is also the main source of communication for businesses and schools.
Social media is a great way to stay connected with people across the world. People use apps like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to communicate with family and friends. With social media, people can instantly share photos, videos, links, and messages with people online. Businesses also use social media to communicate to a number of potential customers. They can also communicate to their current customers and update them on new deals or new products that are coming out.
A newer type of communication that is becoming more and more popular are video calls. Video calls used to be seen as science fiction, but now are reality. Businesses are able to save tons of money by not traveling as far and just using video calls to have meetings. College students use video calls to catch up with their family back at home or to catch up with their friends that may be at a completely different college. Video calls can really help in maintaining any type of long-distance relationship.
What is probably the most impressive thing about these advances in technology is that everything can be done from a device that is about 6 inches long, sometimes smaller. Cell phones have become the single most important advancement in communication technology. They started off with just voice calling, which was their primary and only intended function. Slowly but surely, the cell phone gained more and more capabilities, making it an increasingly useful tool for communication in our daily lives. What really made the cell phone dominate was the creation of the smartphone, which opened the door to communication through the internet, only now with the convenience of being able to fit in a person's pocket.